Okay, so we're just gonna talk randomly, just about some things that we've been going through with this coronavirus, and I'm just kind of interested. You're my daughter. This is Janae, and I'm Tashika, and I just want to know. I just want to know her perspective. She's in college, and so I want to know her perspective about how she's dealing with this pandemic in her life.
Well, I'm not really dealing with it that well because, I'm not able to be a college student and have that social life that comes with being in college and being able to go out and hang out with my friends and go out to all my favorite places. But I'm just, adjusting, um, just realizing that, right now it's not the time for it, but it's not going to be a forever thing just right now, and things will eventually get better.
So let me ask you this: you're what, a junior?
Mama, you know what? Yeah.
Okay, all right. Come on, that was just for show. But anyway, you're a junior. So tell me, you've been in college a couple of years now. So what's the difference between this year in college versus the other year as far as the pandemic goes? What types of changes has that been for you?
Well, I feel like everything's been a little bit harder because, well, for me, well, I guess it's not too much of a difference because of the program that I'm in. The virus actually, I mean, it's affected it, but it hasn't really affected it as much as if the virus wasn't here. Like all my classes are in person,
Okay.
but of course, like we have to wear masks, we have to be like in our classrooms, we're like socially distanced. That's a little different, but besides, that's not really as different as it was a few years ago because it's in person. But I know how for other people it could be harder because they're gonna have to take their classes online. Some people may not be able to learn online because I know me, I have to, I like to learn in person because I focus a little bit more when I have like a teacher talking to me in person rather than on a computer talking to me focus. So, but for me, it hasn't been hard except for, another really difficult aspect, the fact that our schedule has changed a lot. So we end up having our days are a lot longer than I think they should be, which is kind of hard because trying to figure out like what time is good to study. So a lot of times I normally have to study on like Friday or these days where I don't have class because I can't study throughout the week because I don't have time, and I when I get home it's kind of late and I'm too tired. So
Man, what I'm just curious too, like as far as what kinds of things have you done? Do you do anything for fun or like to wind down? I mean, as far as the pandemic being here, I know that you're wearing your mask and trying to social distance, but do you ever have time while you're in school to do anything that's fun?
So normally what I do for fun is normally I just maybe I might go to the store and like buy myself something or treat myself to something nice, or I might do my makeup and go somewhere and take pictures. Of course not going inside, but like maybe going outside and being outside in nature and just taking pictures and with my makeup on. That is actually very relaxing for me.
So you like to, even though we're going through some tough times, that doesn't stop you from wanting to feel good about yourself. So tell me a little bit about that as far as how these experiences are when you put your makeup on and just the different places that you've gone to, and just tell me like what you're doing because a lot of people are stressed out and they may want to know what are some things I can do. I can't go too many places.
Well, I just feel like sometimes I just put my makeup on, get cute, just go to like a park or
Are you getting cute for somebody or just for yourself?
just for myself.
That's good.
Cause I feel like, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable when I don't have makeup on, but I just feel like putting on makeup, it just puts me in a different type of like mindset.
Mhm.
But I like to go out, maybe go to downtown Augusta, take some pictures, because they have some nice little scenery around there. So I'll take some pictures there. And maybe take some pictures around my dorm room or like around like this apartment complex. Yeah, I feel like you just have to make the best of it right now. I know it's not forever, so it's just kind of just like just a period that we're going through right now. So
let me ask you this. I know you know that I love fashion and dressing up when I can, and I like to dress down too. But can you tell me how the pandemic affects you? I don't know if somebody was like behind us, but can you tell me how the pandemic has affected you as far as the outfits that you wear? Like I know that you're in college. Are you dressing up in school, or do you have to wear certain things? Can you tell me a little bit about your fashion choices at school?
Well, my fashion actually stopped around sophomore year. Actually, second semester freshman year, because first semester freshman year I was getting cute every day, waking up like early in the morning, put on makeup and have my hair, have my outfit looking cute. But I think after second semester, I just realized I don't have time to be doing all that extra stuff. I kind of stopped, kind of going cute to classes. Like I think junior year, uh, I don't really care too much because all I do is go to school and I come home back to the dorm. I don't really do much in between because of the pandemic. And normally for my classes, anyways, we have to wear scrubs. I think maybe Tuesday between like Monday through Thursday, we have to wear scrubs anyway since we have clinics. So it's just like normally I'm either wearing scrubs or I'm wearing a t-shirt or some maybe some leggings or some shorts. But I really don't dress up to go to school because to me it's just like I'm just going to get an education. I'll just come back to the dorm. Like it's not really a reason for me to get cute like I used to.
Man, I do notice that you did a little something different with your hair. I love it. I like the color. I think it fits you well.
Thanks,
But
Mom.
tell me, I mean, you've always taken different challenges and just different risks when it comes to like fashion choices or your hair. So tell me what made you decide to change the color.
It's just well when I was in high school, I had my hair dyed for like at the ends. I didn't really have my whole head dyed, but I actually kind of liked how that looked. But I've always kind of wanted to change up my look because I feel like my hair is just it was just so dark, and I kind of wanted to experience, what it would be like if I had like a lighter color. Because I've known that in the past that I used to like to do like semi-permanent dyes, so I like that red color. So I'm like, okay, let me just see how it would be if I permanently dyed my hair. And I know that it's like damaging, but I feel like because my hair is shorter, then it's gonna be easier for me to get rid of the damage than if my hair was like longer. So I like to experiment and see like what looks nice.
Well, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time because I know you said you were going to go study and you had a few things to do. But is there anything, if you had any suggestions or any thoughts, regarding the pandemic or just any encouraging words before we go ahead and get off with this?
I just feel like during the pandemic, I feel like it's important to kind of just, I don't know, just take time for yourself because this pandemic has been very draining because I know like over the summer was really, really hard for me trying to adjust from the life that I had before the pandemic and then how life is now. So I was depressed a lot, but I don't know. I think towards school, maybe I kind of just got used to it and was just like, okay, like this is just for now. It's not gonna be forever. So, I just think you should just try to do things to make yourself happy and do things that you like to do. Just keep yourself kind of sane and also kind of try to like talk to people. You feel like depressed or just try to like talk to people and don't really try to like shut down or shut away from people.
Aw. Well, I think that's some good advice. So, I'm glad that we were able to share because it might be something that people want to know, and maybe people are going through some different things. So, thank you for taking this time, and I'm going to let you study. And I'm glad that you're home, and I just enjoy every moment that I can have with you and with your sister. So, I love you, and that's it.